If anyone told you trusting God is easy, tell them they lied. They don't know anything. You are not trusting God till you cry. Believe me, if your tears don't join you in that trust, it's not God that spoke to you. There are things God will tell you that it will be like resetting your life again. It's like your entire life's labor is about to be thrown to the drain. Can I tell you, you may weep, but please don't stop till we look just like you. We may cry, but please don't stop till our lives look like you.
My name is Asitonka Agri Abba, and the channel is called Asi Darling because I'm such a darling. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Asi Darling, aka Asi of Canada. Welcome guys once again to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be doing yet another story time video. Shout out to Nigerian lady in Canada. I got this story from her page, and her page has been very helpful. If you're in Canada, planning to come to Canada, please check her out on Instagram, Nigerian lady in Canada. Okay, so she wrote this story, and please let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let us, of course, respect everybody's opinion. Share your thoughts, what you think about this entire story. Okay, because I'm confused on whether to join my husband in Canada now or stay back in Nigeria till he graduates in 2 years. So these are common like issues that couples face. I'm going to be giving my thoughts and sharing, of course, the entire story. I currently earn 12 million naira annually. My husband's school is in Saskatoon. I have Saskatchewan. I have an open work permit. That's from Blessing. So this is the entire mail she wrote. Hello, Miss D. My name is Blessing. I'm writing you from Nigeria. My husband is currently schooling in Saskatchewan, and we have a 4-year-old daughter. Our daughter is in Nigeria with me. Please, I need your advice on whether to join my husband now or wait till he finishes his studies in Canada. When the thought of immigration came, I knew I would be the one sacrificing for the family, considering the fact that I have a better paying job. When I met my husband, he was plain and clear that he wanted to reside outside the country, but I kept pushing and praying that he finds a better job, which never came. 2 years ago, we decided it was time to relocate, and that was how the process started. I have an open work permit, but I was thinking that instead of resigning from my job here in Nigeria, perhaps it's better I stay put. I stay to put resources together towards my husband's second year's school fees. Then when my husband finishes in 2 years, our daughter and I can join him. However, the dollar exchange today is a big issue. My husband's second year school fees is 17,500. My annual salary is 12 million, for which I would have been able to save up for, or at least buy from commercial banks when rates were still favorable. I'm honestly confused. I don't know if we should stay back or I should go and meet him to start hustling. At least we'll be earning in dollars and can start saving towards the second year school fees. My husband found a job, but it is not a regular one. He works 10 hours a week, sometimes no work, and amongst his classmates, he's the only one that has this job. He's looking for another job, but nothing yet. I studied public administration, and I work in federal government as an admin officer. Please, I need your advice on what to do. I can't sleep as the thought had been heavy on my heart. Thank you. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Of course, a lot of people have dropped some comments. I'm going to be reading some of them. Before I even look at comment section, let me give my own. So it doesn't seem like my ideas or my views are going to be swayed by comments of people. First of all, if you're watching this video for the first time, you know that we have a rule. What is our rule? Asi does not like to advise people. Okay? Anything I'm saying here is gist. So that tomorrow you're not going to say that Asi said. First thing, your husband should not have done 2 years course. Yes. I know that when it comes to Saskatchewan and most of the schools there, it's university. So it's 2 years. 2 years courses are too much for people that are already married. And already probably the end goal is PR round. For me, even if you want 2 years based on you're scared, I prefer you do 1+1. At least when you do one and come, you can even give yourself 4 months, because don't be in a rush. Your husband can have 4 months break in between those 2 years, depending on the school. So if he finishes this 1 year, he has 4 months break to gather at least the dollar end, and then you can gather naira end. That would be the first one. My first advice would have been that you people should not attempt it, because I know people are watching this video and they want to still do 2 years course. No wahala. Go ahead. The next one will be, don't even come. I feel like if you and your daughter come now, you will put so much pressure on him because he's already in school. The job is not even frequent. I don't want to sound like the bearer of bad news in terms of job. I've done a video about how I got my job and job market here in Canada. I don't know if the video is up. I'm sure it's up by now because this should be the third one in the line of back-to-back videos that I plan to drop. And one thing I said is that the job market right now is intense. There are lots of refugees that were brought in from Ukraine that have to also get jobs. There are people that have come in from different places that have to get jobs. And then there are the immigrants that are landing that have to get jobs. So the job market is, I will not say it's saturated because there are still job openings, but still there's a way it is. If you get lucky, you can get some hours. Remember that there was a lady that wrote that she was earning 1.5 or so. She and her husband, 1.5, they were pulling 3 million. And I was like, chill until you get PRO. It's still the same advice I will give you. You should work towards having PRO first so that you have something tangible. It's not good, and in most cases for families, especially, to say, okay, oh, you stay here, because it will seem as if you want them to be apart. But understand that your daughter is 4. Keeping her 1 more year in Nigeria will help you in such a way that by the time she's coming here, she's entering school direct, she'll be 5, she'll be around the school age. And it will just give you enough time to at least hustle you're planning. Okay? So how many advice I don't give you? In fact, how many gists I don't give you? So for me personally, I will say, okay, be with her still in Nigeria. I know that sometimes it can be very, when it comes to finance, and finance is a very intense topic, especially when it comes to who is funding and this whole relocation matter. People don't talk about how much finance is a big deal. It is not easy on the person that is here, I'm sure. And I'm also sure that with exchange rates, it is not also easy for you. So one thing he can do is, him as a person, of course, if he is staying in a 1 room because he's alone, it's cheaper. But the moment people come as a family, bills have gone up. He has to pick a bigger space and all of that. So right now that he's just 1, if he can look for, of course, he's still looking for other jobs. But because of school, he can maybe do max 20 hours. There are lots of restriction. So what is also the guarantee that if you come in, you will get a job that would be able to balance off the bills to the point where you can be very sure of what you're getting? That's also another thing. Because for me, I would say if you get a leave of absence or something, come and visit. Scout the area. Visit. Don't come and say you're packing, no, because if you mistakenly leave 12M job, you will not meet it now. And it's a government job. It's a pensionable job. There are certain jobs that you have to count the cost before you resign from. If it's private company, no matter how much they're paying you, Otilo, you can go. But then government jobs with all this gratuity and whatever you might have worked on before you got to that level, it makes it a bit more intense in terms of wanting to leave. So you have to be sure of what you're getting here. For me, that's my advice. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. She also mentioned that because of the next school fees he's paying is 17,000 something, and then her annual is actually 12M. Understand that that's also another thing that a lot of us put into consideration. 12M is a lot in Nigeria. Like, it's like, hey, 15,000 Canadian dollars in a year. That's 12 million. It's not plenty. In a whole year, it's not plenty, because that whole year cannot raise his 4 semester, or will I say 4 semester, or cannot raise his 1 year school fees. So what you would do is still be in Nigeria. Let him take that 4 months break in between. So that way you have 1 year plus of savings to raise this amount. By the grace of God, of course, things will pick up from his own end. But I believe that it is a lot better for you people to get to a certain financial level so that nobody is blaming the other person. Because truly, it can be a lot. Guys, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what be the one pushing all my ideas. Let's read other people. So let's start with the first person. Just at random. First person say, my sister, I'm in Canada, will stay back in Nigeria for now. Don't throw away your federal government job for uncertainty. Exactly. Like federal government job. Do you get? For me, that's what I'm thinking. And because it's not sure, in terms of job market, he has not even like settled on his own end. If your husband was settled and then you're sure that if I bone and come, whatever he's making can hold the family till I peak, that will be a different case. The second one states that you can start applying for jobs from here. Get a SIM, use your husband's current address, design your CV, put your current visa status, and apply like you've landed. Schedule interviews, also do your research in case you need to take up courses while you're deciding to wait for the 2 years. Do things to upgrade yourself and better your chances. Also work with your husband to draw up cost analysis of expenses that will be here and in Canada. That way you have a clearer picture of what to expect and thus have actions that will take, and good luck. Fantastic advice. Of course, if Canada is the end goal, your kind of job, public administration, is a tailored job because it's tailored to Nigerian public administration. Coming here, just learn whatever you need to brush up in terms of courses, Canadian laws, or Canadian whatever that you need. If you also need to change careers to something that is more in demand in the city that your husband is in, research. That's for me. I would also add research. That city your husband is in, is that where people want to stay? If yes, research. What are the most in demand occupations? If you can't get public administration, can you get manager? Can you get like something? What are the things you can do? Just start researching, and like she advised, put your husband's address, buy it. You can get a SIM, design your CV, start applying like you have landed. Just get a feel of interviews and the rest of them. If you have a specific course or specific, how would I put it, career path you're looking at, your husband can start networking on your behalf. So, oh my God, who is in this class? My classmates. If people know somebody that's looking for a public administrator, my wife is good, my wife can do the job. Because the truth is, one thing people are not even considering is, don't come here for me because I don't do this country for long. But the man, no man in this Canada. Hey, be submitting CV. Just they play. I'm grateful for those that, CV, you shall get the job through CV, praise be. But I'm telling you that the number of people that will get jobs simply because somebody inside the company drag another person hand drop. It's not water. It's not 1, it's not 10 that I've seen with my eye. One phone call, somebody will be like, please pick this person. Some people get job offer before they even send CV. I'm just saying. So network, when they say network, AKA man no man, get person we get person. Exactly. So yeah, if you can, it's not the situation whereby you come and say, see, it's not true, me, I got my job. It's you. It's one person. No con they tell people, maybe like say those that have not gotten, it's like there's something wrong with their CV arrangement. It's like there's something wrong with who they are submitting CV to. The amount of people that will come out and say, oh, thank God, Canada is no man, no man. I just submitted my CV and I got the job. That's you. You're a unicorn if you don't know. Because the vast majority, they're almost, in fact, some people get to 4th stage of interview and not hear back. They will just pick one person and just cross. So just be praying to God. That's why I say that the uncertainty level is so high. I would much prefer that you have confirmation. At least one spouse has to be on a good job before you now say you want to start considering. In fact, you can even take maternity leave or someone leave that will make you come here and still search or get a job before you go and tell them, I'm not doing again. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Another person said, I will stay back since your salary can afford these fees. There's no guarantee you get a job immediately you land. It's just for a while. 2 years will go by before you know it. Okay, so another person said, honestly, if I were you, I'll stay back and be going every now and then, check up on him, use the opportunity to seek jobs that is better than the one I have at home, then I relocate finally. Exactly what I said. You have to come and test the waters. Do you get? You and your daughter, just book one summer, just book holiday, you know, take a break, use your leave, come here and check it out. You know, some of these places you can even cold call, literally go and knock the door and check, you know, weigh your options. Somebody said you work with federal government because still your funds can pay your husband's school fees, living expenses here, but it's your choice, okay? Considering, of course, exchange rate, somebody had replied, say, her income isn't sufficient to cover her husband's tuition, especially considering the unfavorable exchange rate. With the annual income of 12 million, her monthly take-home pay after deductions falls short of 1 million. While I am not sure of the specific deductions of a federal sector, a salary in a private sector typically results in a monthly take-home pay of 700 to 800. My main concern is her young child who isn't of school age. Like I said, hold the child so that the child gets of school age. Because that hustle you think you want to hustle, if you carry a four-year-old here, you will basically be her nanny. Or if you want to put her in daycare, who will pay? That's another money. You see, my main concern is her young child who isn't of school age in Saskatoon, which could limit her ability to work full-time. I think she should start looking for employment here and consider relocating next year. Even a minimum wage job here can better support her partner's education compared to earning less than 1 million per month in Nigeria. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I get it when people say, yes, 12 million is not so much because it's here. Remember, we are looking at two different economies. We are looking at two different places. 12 million is more than enough in Nigeria. More than enough. But here, yes, it cannot be. See, even when I did the video on part-time job, the amount we're making when it seemed like we stretched our bones to the end is considered a lot. But then most of us that made those monies, we had to pack it and still give government in the name of school fees, in the name of one bill or the other. Do you get that kind of thing? So granted, she can make more money here. You can average at least, even on the smallest minimum wage job, you can average a good amount per month. However, what we are saying is that the uncertainty level, especially when her husband has not been settled, is quite high. So for me, there's an uncertainty level and also the fact that your child is not up to school age. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. It's not so bad to tell her to hold on a bit. I personally feel like people should wait for PR. Just in fact, then as you're there, write IELTS and be in the pool. All this school matter, school level. Write IELTS and be in the pool. Open spousal work permit is sweet, but PR is better. So that whatever benefits you need to get in terms of reduced cost for your child, in terms of if they are giving you, in fact, any added benefit that you people need as a family, is best you get it. Especially when you're coming back. If people are coming back as PR, it's even a lot easier. It's not going to take away all the problems, but it's going to help a lot. Guys, let me know your thoughts. Those are some of the advices. A lot of people keep saying, stay back, stay back, stay back. Yeah, some people are applauding her, of course, for taking up the responsibility for the husband's fees and all of that, which is amazing. It's not easy. So yes, guys, that will be it. For me, personally, amazing. It's always dicey when it comes to families because it just depends. It depends. I feel like when people ask this, yes, they also want advice, but also as a family, you should think again, what do you people want to achieve as a family? Is it the fact that, see, I want all my family here, let us sort it out, or let us survive this thing and come out strong? We need to take as much time. We need to arrange, because you're better off having so much help here, even with your child and with, you know, managing your emotions and whatever it is you're going through here in Nigeria, pending when your husband has more free time. Especially because you don't want a situation whereby he's rushing to school, he's stressed with schoolwork, you're stressed with taking care of the child, and then of course his school fees is pending, and then he's adding to the strain. You know, see, there are many parts of relocation that people do not necessarily talk about as much as it affects the family dynamics. This is more than who will wash plates, who will drop sponge. That's not even the point. There are lots of other will I say, aspects of this relocation matter that deeply affects family structure. So pray. Yes, I will not lie to you. Pray and seek God's face so that you know what next to do. So that you know the best advice. Even this advice I'm giving you might not even be God's will for you. God's will for you might be for you to leave that job today and be joining your husband. I don't know. But you have to pray and seek God's face. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As usual, I remain your girl, Asi Darling. Let me know if you see any story you want me to give a reaction to, and I will bring the video right for you guys. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Please check out my other videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.